So you are a spiritual engineer. You have special problem solving skills that is embedded in every single cell of your body. You can get into any environment and come up with a solution. So you're the type of person that is very solution based. You don't really have issues or problems for very long because you come up with solutions almost immediately after. This is in every single topic, environment, even things that you haven't studied in your lifetime. You have information embedded in your DNA that gets activated when you get into certain environments. So people know that you are a spiritual engineer. Some of you should even get into catopromancy. Catopromancy. I don't know if that's how you say it. But this is where you basically mirror gaze, or you use a mirror in order to fine tune the frequencies of the universe. By gazing into the mirror, you tap into the past, present, and future. So if this isn't something that you've ever tried, it doesn't even have to be a mirror. It could even be the reflection of water. Some of you are able to tap into timeline shifts just by using a mirror or your reflection in general. Others of you would be great automatic writers. Just pull out a pen and paper and start writing and see the information that comes down. You would be surprised at how fine tuned and how really in tune you are with the universe, to the point where the information that would be relayed to you would be things that are important and relevant to you at this time. I feel like because people know on an intuitive level that you are a spiritual engineer, systems try to take advantage of you. Corporations try to hire you because they know you're going to problem solve. You may even have bosses that put their workload onto you because they know for a fact you're going to solve those issues and they can take credit. So, lying, cheating, deception, intellectual properties being stolen from you, that's also something that you need to watch out for, because with the Seven of Swords, there's a lot of deceit and lying and people just wanting to take from you. And here's the thing, what they want to take from you isn't money or resources. They want to take your knowledge. They want to take your wisdom. That in itself is even worth more than money and resources. I feel like even the system wishes that they can recruit you. That's why certain people get locked up and they end up taking a deal, because the system already knew that they were a spiritual engineer of some sort. So they try to use their problem solving skills to get what it is that they desire. With Shattered, I also feel like you guys have been through certain things that have tried to like shatter your perspective of the world. I also feel that certain people around you feel shattered themselves because they learn when they're around you that they don't love themselves, because they see you, they see how much you love yourself, they see how much you've come far from the past. You guys have been through a lot of betrayal, heartbreak, pain, sorrow, people like trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and still maintained your equilibrium. If anything, you actually got stronger. So people know that you're strong, you're courageous, not just physically, emotionally, spiritually. A lot of people could not handle the things that you go through on a day-to-day basis, or just the trials and tribulations that you have gone through. So yeah, there's a lot of shadiness around you that you should pay attention to. People want your mind. They want your knowledge. They want your wisdom. It's not even about money anymore. Now it's about what's in your brain. It's about what you can produce. It's about the ideas that you can create that will bring income and resources. So before, it used to be that people were after you because they thought you could be a cash cow, but now it's actually elevated to something even more. Now that people are figuring out that you are special, that you do have a brilliant mind, some of them are trying to come up with ways with how they can swindle you in some way. But like I said, you have a strong intuition. You're the high priest or the high priestess. Your pineal gland is wide open. All you have to do is pay attention to the signs, because people tell on themselves without even knowing. With the Tower card, I also feel like you're here to shake down paradigms and systems, things that were in place that are no longer working. You're the type of spiritual engineer that can come up with solutions to make the world a better place. With the Two of Wands, I also feel like you have a lot of choices, a lot of options, and some of you may get stuck in your head because you don't know where to start. Start with one thing, complete that, and then move forward. If you start picking up pieces here and there of different topics, you can get overwhelmed. But what people can see is that you're not chained to restrictions or things that keep them limited on earth. you actually broke out of the matrix. This is what people can see. They can see that you're the truth. They can see that you have the sword of truth and that you're crowned and that you also have creative outlets that are helping you maintain your equilibrium. So, yeah, people are noticing how much you love yourself. It's to the point where even now the system is trying to think of ways to recruit you, ways in which they can, I guess, sweeten or butter you up so that you can work for them, because there are certain things that they're trying to solve, certain equations that they're trying to solve that they can't solve. Even with the AI can't do it. But with you, they know for a fact that your mind, you have a brilliant mind. It's just going to click to you once you see what the problem is. That's why a lot of like places that you've worked for did not give you recognition, is because the people that were above you, your supervisors, your bosses, were basically reaping off of your mind, your intellectual property. They would wait for you to solve the problem for them, and then take credit for it. And this is part of, I feel like, what was hidden about you is that you're extremely special. Even this high priestess here has a book. There's knowledge and wisdom that you have access to that you didn't even know at some point in time. It's like you had to get past a certain level of your elevation so that you could activate these aspects of your mind. But now that you're here, everybody's fully aware of your capabilities. If anything, they want to basically take it out of you and put it in somebody else to put it in their own mind. Like, it's very sinister how far people would go just to extract the gifts that you have.